Hi, Kieran. Hi, Deuce. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Flynn. I'm just pulling out the pop-outs. A. B. Thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. I really appreciate it. Ugh. I'm just in a bad mood today. I don't know how long I'll last today. I don't know how long I'll last. Oh my god, Frost, dude. Oh my god, I'm about to fucking cry. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, thank you so much. No, I'm actually serious. Oh, stop. Thank you so much. No, I'm not watering up. Thank you so much. I actually am. Oh, thank you so much, dude. That is so nice of you. That was for last Tuesday. You know, you're actually such a you're such a dote. Thank you so much. Oh my god, stop. I just put on my makeup. Stop. Thank you so much, dude. That is genuinely so nice of you. I'm just feeling really overwhelmed today. I don't know why. I feel really overwhelmed. And just nothing has been working out for me today. Have you looked at Ghostwire Tokyo? The game. I played that when it came out. Great game. Really good game. That... we played that when I had like, I think 15 average viewers. Was anyone here? Was anyone here when I played Ghostwire Tokyo? That was such a good game. The ending was so shit though. I was so disappointed with the how good it was and then how hard it crashed. It was but no, today nothing has been working out for me and I'm just ready to curl up into a ball and just go back to bed because I'm just done. I'm just done with today. Ugh. I tried to set up the Nintendo Switch, but it won't recognize the Elgato, and it's just so annoying because I know for a fact it used to, because it's the same computer I used to use with my other when I used to stream in Ireland. Chris, thank you so much for the 5 subs. That's so nice of you, dude. Genuinely, thank you so much. You are such a legend. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Oh shit, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Mikey. Oh my god, thank you. You're an absolute legend, guys. Oh my god. Are we already at 35 subs? Thank you so much. Oh, you guys have been so good to me. Thank you so much. I ended up switching to a different capture card. Is there different capture cards besides Elgato? Because I don't know. I'm getting really pissed off with Elgato because it works sometimes and it doesn't work sometimes. It might be because it's old. Maybe I have to get I'll have to save up for a new capture card. But no, it should work. I just gotta figure out. But I tried for like an hour. I was plugging it into all different places. I think it has to be into the motherboard, and if it's Manpack, dude, thank you so much. That is so nice of you, dude. Thank you so much. You guys are way too good to me today. Thank you, guys. Your Elgato is 2 months old? Oh man, no, mine's 3 years. At least. No, 3 years. 2 years at least. What does gifting a sub mean? Does it cost money? It's like gifting memberships on YouTube. It's the same thing. It's just they're called subs on Twitch. So yes, it's people supporting me and being a streamer. So thank you so much. Genuinely, guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. You guys are so good. Thank you. Which Elgato do you use? I use the HDMI 6. Or HD6. No, not 6. S. Sorry, my brain. The HDS. I need to get a new one that I plug into a USB. Yeah, it's the same thing. It goes through USBs. But the problem is I only have two HDMI ports on my computer. Like, how weird is that? Having two HDMI ports on a computer. So I think I might have to buy a new motherboard. But I really need to get a new graphics card for that. Like, I need a new GPU, obviously, and I need a new graphics card. So yeah, this computer is starting to become a bit obsolete. The chat brings her up. Aw. You guys are too good. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe we're at 40 subs and we've only been here for 6 minutes. You guys are crazy. Thank you guys. I wanted to play Hollow Knight with you guys. I'm sad. I'm not really a fan, really. So how many people here like Hollow Knight? Just out of curiosity, have you played Hollow Knight? Do you like Hollow Knight? Have you played Silk Song already? Are you have you finished Silk Song already? I started Hollow Knight on Friday night. So Friday. Yeah. I started on Friday night. And I'm about, let me see. Because Ferry asked how far I'm into it. Let me see. It'll tell me here. First played 3 days ago. I want to check the game activity, but I have to sign out of the game to do that. And then I'd lose all of my, my, I lost a life. And it's down close to where the boss fight is. It's so hard, though. There's a lot of skill to it. There's a lot of dash, wall jump, dash, wall jump, dash. If you're that's if you're lucky. It goes normally dash, die. Dash, wall jump, die. Dash, wall jump, dash, wall jump, die. It do be like that. And I'm kind of like, is this worth the aggravation? Is this really worth the, just like Elden Ring? I don't think so. At least in Elden Ring you have a story. The story kind of kept me going in Elden Ring because I was interested to see where it went. But there's not really any story in Hollow Knight. It's cute, yeah. But the map gets so annoying as well. It does get very annoying. I don't know. We'll see how much it makes me struggle, because I was struggling hard in the third map. The third map is the Fungal Wastes. I think I'm there. Yeah, I'm in the Fungal Wastes because the next boss fight I have to do is the Mantis Lords. So yeah, that's where I am. Because I was told I have to do that, and then I have to do the City of Tears. And if it's called the City of Tears, I imagine it's going to be my fucking tears. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Anyway, that's my opinion so far on Hollow Knight. But I'll hopefully get... I'll try and figure out why the Elgato isn't working. Because it should work. It should. But I'll figure that out today. And I'll try and figure it out today. Hey, Ginger, thank you so much for the 2 months. What did you guys get up to at the weekend? I heard that Trump basically told Chicago that he's going to go to war with them. That was interesting. I might be paraphrasing a little bit, but didn't he say that he's going to send in the Department of War on the citizens of Chicago? That's interesting. You were on a mini holiday over the weekend? Oh, I see you were playing, or you were watching someone that was playing Silk Song anyway. You got the little Hornet badge, Department of War. Yeah, no, the Department of Defense in America is no longer called the Department of Defense. It is now called the Department of War. So that's crazy. Sounds aggressive. Well, yeah, I think that was the whole idea. It was supposed to sound aggressive. Fucking swell. Yeah, no, I thought it was very on the nose. But if you're watching on YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. Joke. Yeah, no, I agree with you. The weekend was fun. Played a lot of Medieval Dynasty and Ready or Not. What the fuck is Ready or Not? Official. Apparently Congress would have to change the name as well. Well, he took down the wall. All the words on the wall. He took the name off the door. So, he wants it to be official. Are you no longer on TikTok? I haven't been on TikTok in like 2 years. Maybe a year. He didn't manage to do that. It is Department of Defense, aka Department of War. He didn't manage to do that. But I saw him, taking the off the walls, the words. A Minister of Propaganda. Woo! They'll have to change the name. Minister of Social not social media. Well, that would be good. Social influence. Minister of Social Influence. Ooh. Now that, if that doesn't sound like Minister of Propaganda, I don't know what does. It's a great one. Ooh, it's a great one. Minister of Social Influence. You heard it first here, folks. And I also believe that there's going to be a new party in America under Elon Musk, and it's going to be called the White Party. So then you'll have the Blue Party, the White Party, and the Red Party. Oh, it's all coming together. The X Party. Stop. I think I saw Belgium deploying troops to its capital, major city. How many cities are there in Belgium? Belgium is so small. You can drive through it in an hour. That's how small. Like, zoom. I've driven through it. Also, its roads are shocking bad. How was your weekend? Got a dirty name, so now we call it public relations. Public relations. That's a good word. Irish and Scottish sound identical. This person has never heard a Scottish person or an Irish person before in their life. If you think that Scottish and Irish people sound identical. Sure, there's me down there in Clare, and I be talking like this. But then you go on to Cork, and they'll raise their voice, and they'll go on like that. It's the butcher's apron for you, boy. Then I actually can't do a Dublin accent. Here. That's actually more Northern Irish. Here, where'd you think you're going? I'm from Northern Ireland. It's not your ma, it's our ma. They talk with kind of nasally, with their mouth open. I can't do it. And then you go to Scotland, and they got kind of that when they talk. I can't do it. I'm trying to think of what for Scotland in Edinburgh. Yeah, That was a few different accents. You let the Fermanagh buy loose. Fermanagh isn't real, man. Fermanagh is in your head. Fermanagh has never been real. It's just fake. It's just fake news, if I've ever heard of it. Have you ever heard of anyone in your life being from Fermanagh? I've met people from Monaghan, and Cavan, but I've never heard of anyone ever being from Fermanagh. Fermanagh is fake. Doesn't exist. I bet you it's just fields. That's all. It's just an extension of fields. I gotta play through Silksong. Man, let me fucking try and finish Hollow Knight first, because Hollow Knight is definitely interesting, to say the least. I don't know how much I'll last. Did you get the alert on your phone yesterday, or was it just the UK? You got an alert on your phone about what? What did you get an alert on your phone about? Weather warning? War warning? Oh, they're just testing emergency alert systems. No. Emergency alerts. Nah, that's a UK thing. They've never sent us any emergency alerts in Ireland. But my phone is 95% of the time on airplane mode. I do not take my phone off airplane mode. Ever. Literally. I don't take my phone off airplane mode. Couldn't be bothered. Does anyone else leave their phone on airplane mode? I just don't want to be fucking disturbed. People don't actually call my phone anymore because they know my phone's on airplane mode. Everyone calls my WhatsApp and my fucking Facebook, and I just can't turn them off. It's so annoying. I tried to get around it. I really tried, but no. Life found a way to find me. I'm very antisocial, if you didn't know. But in fairness, I was super social yesterday. I went to the match. I went out after the match. I was great. I did loads yesterday. I even got work done and went to the match. It was a good match. It was a really good match. I swear to God, it was actually such a good match. I enjoyed that thoroughly. There was a guy behind me that had a voice like a blowhorn, and he was just shouting clean over me. He was nearly blowing my eardrums. He was so close to me, and he was spitting every time. So he was like, "Come on, lads!" Spit. "Come on, Aerogue!" Spit. Oh, it was so bad. Who played? Ina Kilnamona and Aerogue. It was really good. It was a county quarterfinal, and they got through. So, they were very happy. It was, the final score was like 3 goals, 19 points to 1 goal, 9 points. They thrashed them. They fucking thrashed them. I had a free shower. I did. It was so funny because the place where the match is on is like this tin shack. That's where we were standing in a tin shack. I'm not even joking. And so since it's tin, my cousin was playing in the match, and he told his dad and his family that when they hear the banging on the tin, that really gets them like wild. So it's his brother's job to go and bang when they make a goal. So his brother wasn't there yesterday. It was only me, his mum, his dad, his sister, and her partner. So the dad went down to the back wall and started banging on the fucking tin. Like, it was crazy loud. Like, everyone in the whole stand could hear him banging on the back wall when they scored the first goal. And then they scored another goal. And everyone then was banging on the back of the tin, on the fucking wall. And then they scored a third goal. So it actually worked. He said that it gets them, like, going, and it really fucking did. It's crazy how, just small things can really pump up a team. It was crazy, though. It was really good. Great game. Oh my god, Night Raptor, thank you so much. Did anyone else go to any games at the weekend? If a blind person asked you to describe the color purple, how would you do it? It depends on the color purple. The purple that came to my head when you asked that question was like artichoke, eggplant. I think of an eggplant kind of purple. So it's warm and it's got a little bit of a cool tone to it. But I would describe it as being warm. A warm, comforting color would be described purple. I don't know. That's all I got. I can't go deeper than that. It's 34 Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. You have to bring that back to me in Celsius. Purple feels like a Thursday. That's a wild thing to say. Cold. For me right now, I think it's like 17 degrees. It's been 17 degrees like solid. I went to the match yesterday completely wrapped up. It's 16 degrees apparently, and that's as high as it's getting today. But tomorrow it's supposed to be 19. And then on Friday 14 when I leave for raining. It's going to be raining all week. We were only lucky it didn't rain during the match. Isn't that around 0 Celsius? 34? What? It's 0. Wow. Where did you say you were? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's cold. That's a cold front. If I've ever seen it. That's a fucking cold front, man. Jeez. Sorry, my wig isn't sitting right today. I need to redo my actual hair. Are you tech carrying a large set piece because you just knocked me off my feet? I don't get it, but okay. Soon time to bring the house plants in if the temp keeps dropping. Not good. Not so good. Not good. But, so, if anyone didn't know, today we're supposed to be doing the hot takes that you all sent in. I have 35 of them so far. So if you want to send in any anonymous hot takes, now is the time, because once I open it, I'm going to turn off your ability to add hot takes to it. So if you have anything that you want to add to it, please throw them in now. There's 35 of them in there right now. If we can get 5 more, that would be great. And when I say hot takes, I mean like stuff like, that's happened to you recently and you have like an opinion about it, or, something that's been annoying you and that you want to have an opinion about it and not have to deal with the repercussions of it. But obviously I can't say anything that's like, super duper racist. I've read some of them so far, and a few of them are racist. Like, racist to the point I can't say them out loud. And then there's some people putting in stuff like, I want you to have my children. Remember, it might be anonymous, but if you say anything that's borderline strange to the point where, your email address is listed, and I find you on LinkedIn and I find your boss, you made those choices. You made those choices. But I'll wait until we get 100 people on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, please, please, please come and join us on Twitch. Oh yeah, did anyone see the blood moon last night? I didn't. It was fucking so cloudy last night. It was terrible. I was so annoyed. In Dublin, they could see the blood moon, but we didn't get to see it. I was so pissed. How was the match? It was great. Yeah, it was raining. It was raining for me as well. It was lashing last night, like proper coming down. I was like, ugh, sad. There was a blood moon last night. A full blood moon. Sorry. But don't forget, tomorrow is the 9-9 portal. The 9-9 portal! If you're into that shit. Don't forget, you get your witchy ass to a forest and collect your 9 leaves to write down the 9 things that you want to dispel from your life. Set them on fire. Put it in a fucking jar. Put the jar under your pillow. Be your witchy self. If you don't, if you're into that shit. What's the 9-9 portal? It's just it's because it's the 9th of the 9th. There's they say it's like a good time to like manifest and to get rid of things that no longer serve you. So the thing about the moon yesterday is that people are saying that the Pisces, I think it's the Pisces portal opened, and this is a time for like getting rid of things that weigh heavy on you, that you want to get out of your life. So the thing to do then on this tomorrow is to get 9 leaves and write down on the leaves the 9 things you want to let go of. Like, let's say, I want to let go of my anxiety to do with this thing, or I want to let go of my fear to do with this thing. And then you light them all on fire, and you put all the ashes into like a little jar, and then you put the little jar under your pillow. And apparently it's supposed to get rid of those bad, only 9. Yeah, because it's the 9-9 portal. Catch up, guys, catch up. Come on, stay with me now. Stay with me. This isn't rocket science here. I'm sorry. You only get 9. You don't get 40. Don't be greedy. Figure them out next year. Figure the rest of them out by next year. That's so good. I'm going to miss these so bad. I went to Galway on Saturday and I got more. Oh shit, I forgot Timmy's. Oh, I'll have it for him tomorrow. I got Timmy a glass Coke bottle. I think it's Canadian Coke, because Canadian Coke, they use maple sugar. So it tastes nice. So I got him one. It cost me €5, which is like $7 fucking for a fucking bottle of Coke. So I got him one, but he forgot to have it on Saturday, so I'll have it for him tomorrow. Oh, you had one of these yesterday? Did I influence you to try one? I think it tastes really nice for having no sugar. Oh, well, as long as you liked it. Yeah, no, I do like Canadian Coke. Canadian Coke is really nice. I like I always, if I can find it in Helsinki, I always get it. I got one for Timmy because I'm trying to be good. And Coke is like, I think there's like 200 calories in one Coke, which is crazy. That's a lot of calories. But I was looking for the blue one without sugar, but we don't have it in my town. Yeah, it's really hard to get. I wish they would just get it in Europe at this stage, but apparently they're going to be getting it in 2026. So that's only 3 months away. But guys, I'm going to be putting my foot down this weekend. I'm going to be laying down the law today with my dad. So I actually, do you know what? All honesty now. So I'll be leaving Ireland on Friday at 6 o'clock. No. Yes. No, I get into London at 6 o'clock. I'm leaving at 4 o'clock on Friday. And so I'll be there until Sunday night. I'll be there until Sunday night. Sunday at 6. So I want your opinion on this. So I know I'm not being a wanker. So whenever I go to London, I always feel like I'm in a fucking prison because we never do anything. I just sit on the couch for 1 or 2 days and I'm bored off my tits. When there's so many things that we could do. I've been asking for 2 years, can we go to the aquarium? 2 years I've been asking, can we go to the fucking aquarium? And it's always, oh no, it's too busy. Oh no, it's not a good day. Oh, Squeaky has this to do. Do you know, here, how many people here have young kids? I was telling this to my cousin's wife, and she thought this was crazy. So at 8 until 9, she goes to swimming. From 9:30 until 10, she does ballet. From 10 until 10:30, she does tap dancing. And then they go and have breakfast from 11 till 12. And then at 2 until 4 o'clock, she goes to French school. Would you do that every Saturday after working all week? Isn't that crazy? My cousin's wife was just like, I would rather shoot myself than doing that after working all week. Like, fuck that. That is way too much to do on a Saturday. Yeah, insanity. I don't think I ever did anything on a Saturday. My club stuff was always at the weekend. Not the weekend, the week. Like, my club stuff was Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Or it was Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday. There's no way you could fucking get me to do anything on a Saturday. Oh no, she loves doing it. She loves going to swimming and ballet and all that. But, so, I have said loads of times, there's a reason I told you this. So I've said loads of times, let's go to the aquarium on Saturday. She can't miss French school. She can't miss ballet. She's already signed up for the commitment. But when her mother's mother comes to visit, she doesn't have to go to French school or anything. Whenever her grandmother comes over from France, they don't do any of her activities. But when I'm there, and I'm only there 4 days in 365 days of the year, she has to go. And I have to be on the couch, at home, doing nothing, playing games by myself. So, this Saturday, I'm gonna text him today after we finish stream, and I'm gonna be like, so this is what the plan is for a Saturday. I want to go to this market to take really cool videos to show everyone. I want to go to the aquarium. I want to go to this place for lunch, and I'll send him all the things that I want to do. That's 3 things. The market won't take an hour. Lunch won't take an hour. The aquarium, probably an hour. So, like, yeah, I'll be gone from like 12 until 5. I think that's setting me up with a lot of time with the train and everything. So I'll say, you are more than welcome to join, and Squeaky is more than welcome to join, or you can send her to school. And when she comes back, I'll tell her all about the great day that I had that she wasn't allowed to come with. What do you think? Because I don't think I should continually have to sit there and do nothing because they don't want to make an effort. Yeah, what's the point of going? Because all they want me to do is babysit her when she comes home in the evening, and I'm not doing that. Gotta head out. Have a good day, Madara. Yeah, no, I'm giving away the pumpkins. You should be able to have a good time as their guest. Yeah, no, I'm always treated like I'm the babysitter, and it's not happening anymore. It's not happening. Not at all. It's not even slightly happening. So that's going to be the plan for Saturday. I'm going to text them later and say, look, this is what we can do. And do you know what? I'll be there Friday evening. So we can chill on Friday evening. And I'll be there all day Sunday. So we can chill all day Sunday. But Saturday, I'm going to go to town. I'm going to have fun. You're more than welcome to join. If not, I'll tell you all about it when I get home at 5. When Squeaky's back. Yeah, I think it's fair. I was always taught to entertain your guests when someone is staying with me. Yeah, and I'm only there for 4 days. And you know what? You know what really annoys me, Asia? If my brother was there, this would be a completely different situation. If my brother was there, my dad would be like, oh yeah, let's go out for drinks. Let's go to a match. Let's do this. Let's do that. You see why I can be annoyed on this matter? Because when my brother was there, they went and did loads of things. They are doing it intentionally and using you as free babysitter. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's not happening this time. I'm going to take loads of pictures for you to show you on Instagram and on Monday when I come back to stream. 360 needed. If we get to 130 viewers on Twitch, I'll show you my fit. How about that? I promise you it's really good. After hearing all this, I just hope he's gonna join. He could. But we'll see. Anyway, who wants to do the first giveaway for today? The first round giveaway for today. Marbles! 1 second, I get the right page out. Gordy! Okay. 1 second, I'll write down it is the 8th of September. How'd you say September in your language? In Irish, it's Manfor. Gordy entries. Okay. 1, 2, 3. September is September. Keep it simple. September in Swedish. Oh, it's the same. Really? Wow, that's wild. In Japanese, it's kugatsu, which is 9th month. It's the same in Chinese, just pronounced differently. And in Irish, it's Manfor. On Sultane. What language is that? On Sultane. Medi in Welsh. I thought it'd be closer to Irish, but interesting. I love when you give me like Welsh words. I love hearing them. I love seeing like, if they're close to any Irish words. What's on Sultane? What language is that? Scottish Gaelic.
Carnage the Great.
Sultan.
Carnage with a K. Marbles on stream.
That's
Let's turn
October.
up, man. Let's turn up. I've been watching it pixel by pixel. Exclamation mark, player, roll with
Just
you.
curious
Keep
now.
on giving them out, there's no issue. That's one party I wanna get into. So true, they don't even know how we go through. Somebody give us in the mood, we're so old school.
Wait, sorry, it broke. I'm sorry, 1 second. Desktop audio, properties. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's because I
Jump in the booth, Pluto, now I gotta give them a boost. You know that it's marbles on stream, gotta roll with the gang if you know what I mean. Check out the map that I built for the team, just download the game, you can get it on Steam.
Sorry,
This
it's
one
gonna go again. I have to set this up on YouTube. There we go.
Get involved with the next Grand Prix. You know that it's marbles on stream, gotta roll with the gang if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Check out the map that I built for
Get
the
in.
team, just download the game, you can get it on Steam.
Get in. If you wanna win a Gordon, you gotta drop in. I just enter for the crack. And if you want to win an entry and you're watching on YouTube, come and join us on Twitch. The link is in my YouTube About section. I got that song stuck in my head now. It's I can't remember what it is. It's a Mario jingle. I need to look up months of the year in Gaelic. Months of the year Gaelic. Okay. Wow, they're completely different in Irish than Irish. Some of them are the same. Like, March is the same. August is kind of the same. November is kind of the same. So, in Scottish Gaelic, well, let's. So, in Scottish Gaelic, the months of the year are kind of really cool. So it's. I'm probably going to get the pronunciation wrong because I don't speak Gaelic. So, Fuelach is January, and that's the wolf month. Geiron is February, the gelding month. Mart is the same in Irish, it's Mars month. April is Gibleen, the pudding month. It's wild. May is Celtian, the head of summer. Oh, this is going to be hard. I'm going to get this so wrong. June is Ontovish, Ontovish, the young month. I probably got that so wrong. July is on Lochar, the warm month. August, Lunastal, which is kind of the same in Irish, Lunasa, Luz month. That's a festival. September is on Sultan, the fattening month. October is Dávar, the rutting month. On Samhain, which is the same in Irish, the harvest month. And December is Dovlacht, the darkness. That's pretty fucking metal. In Irish, ours is Mean and Ullig for December, which is Christmas month. But those are pretty cool. Those are really cool. They're very different than they are in Irish. That's wild. I just thought you'd like to know. How was my pronunciation if we have any Gaelic speakers? Was I very wrong? And if you want to get in, 2 more minutes to get in for this. Rotting month. Why rotting? But the darkness. That's so funny. Oh, stop. But what is that? That's Choco Mountain. Sorry. It's catchy. I wish I could still play music, but I can't. Okay, let's start her up. Get ready to Beyblade. Good luck. Bye. Why can't you play music? Copyright, YouTube. I used to be able to do it on Twitch because I'd be able to like split the music and stop it from going into the VOD. But you can't do that on YouTube, unfortunately. I wish you could, but you can't. Go on, B. Bye, Steven. Bye, Majin. Bye, Juice. Bye, Frost. Bye, Flynn. Bye, B. Let's see who gets closest. Whoever gets closest, first entry. May the slipperiest, greasiest marble win. May he fly strong. May he fly free. Let's go. Hey, look. Hey, what's up? Oh, there goes Steven. How you doing? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, Juice is... No. Did I fall? I think I fell. Nah, I suck. N6M. Looks like it's gonna be you. Yay! N6M, where are you from, yo? Just curious. I just want to know. Just so I can be like, yeah, we got this many people from the States, this many people from... So you've got an entry for this week's Gordy. So if you could do me a favor and please send me your name, your address over on Discord so that I have you. I'll put you down for US. USA. Oh, lads, did anyone see the golf yesterday? Speaking of USA, I know this is so random, but who saw the fucking golf? That was crazy. That was fucking wild. Yeah, Rory shot. I saw that live when it happened. It was wild. What happened? He scored eagle, wasn't it? I was in the bar, so I wasn't really paying that much attention. It was really good though. It was eagle from distance, wasn't it? It was sick. So the ball just bounced twice and straight into the hole. Oh, it was crazy. So if you don't know what an eagle is when you get a hole in one shot. So he hit the ball, it bounced on the green, bounced again, and went straight into the hole. And he lost his shit. It was, oh my god, the bar just started going crazy, and everyone was like, what the fuck happened? And everyone was like, Rory McIlroy, he fucking got a hole in one. And everyone was like, wow. Oh, it was very good. It was very good. Where do you send it on Discord? Just send it to me. Like, send me a message. Like, send me a friend request, and I will accept your friend request. And we'll go from there. It's like -4 strikes. That's awesome. Did he win then? I didn't watch any further. I just we saw that that he got an eagle. Then everyone was like, where's this on? And then someone said Kildare. And I was like, the fuck, this is Kildare. It was like this... let me show you the golf course. Because we looked it up because this wasn't Kildare. It's Cypress Point Golf Course in California. Lads, look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that golf course. And someone was saying, oh yeah, it's in Kildare. I was like, Kildare? Kildare, yeah? Where is that in Kildare? Please tell me. I'd love to check it out. Look how pretty that golf course is. That is crazy. You're spoilt. Spoilt. Look at that. Oh. If you're wondering where it is, it's Cypress Point, Pebble Beach, California. That's a we can all agree that even if we don't watch golf, that is a pretty piece of land. It's really pretty. I just thought that was so funny. So I'll put it into terms for someone who's American when they said it was in Kildare. Imagine looking at that golf course and being like, yeah, that's in Minnesota. Or Birmingham. Because that was in the shots, like, you know, they were panning out. And I was just like, yeah, that's not Kildare. Me and my man were dying at the table, like, yeah, okay. Someone find out where that golf course is. That's cool. That's some nice ocean. But let's see. So we have 40 responses now. Let's see what people have been saying. So I'm going to close down the entries. Accept responses. No more responses are being accepted at this time. Okay, so these are all anonymous. So don't come for me. I'm just reading. So y'all can have an opinion. Just don't come for me. I'm just reading out what's in front of me. Okay? Okay. So, as an American, our politics have become a massive joke since 2016. Nothing short of a complete replacement of all of our officials will fix it. I agree. I think that politicians shouldn't be allowed to be over 65. What do you think? Do you think I'm being fair or unfair? I don't think you should. I think if you're at the retirement age, then you shouldn't be allowed a public service job. Right? Because everyone else in the public service, they lose their job after retirement age. So why do all these bags of bones are being allowed to remain? You know? It just doesn't really make sense. On agree and take it further to say we need a government overhaul and to our laws and structure. Ooh, that's interesting. What kind of laws? I think we've only had 2 presidents under 65. Really? That's crazy. The president doesn't mean anything in Ireland, so it'd be like us having a Taoiseach who's over 65. I don't think we've had any Taoiseach who's over 65. They're all pretty young, like 35 to 50. Those bags of bones are the 1%. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? No, it's about age. It's about age. It's about age. It's not, it's completely about age and competency. Like, you can find someone who's 35 and is competent. Oh, let's see. My ex dumped me in front of everyone we know. I'm so tempted to be petty and say that his own best friend doesn't like this girl. And that girl used to be my friend prior to my ex dumping me and her picking him over me. Does anyone understand what I just read? Does anyone understand that? Can someone get a pen and paper? Please. Like, what? My ex dumped me in front of everyone we know. I'm so tempted to be petty and say that his own best friend doesn't like this girl. What girl? Man, no, fuck off. Learn how to get your point across. Because no one can understand that. Oof, someone said, I think 80% of all human life should randomly... I think that 80% of all human life randomly should go poof. This is back to the Thanos theory. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Genuinely, can we get a poll, please? Do you think Thanos was right? Yes or no? 80% is a lot. If 80% of all human life randomly went poof, it would not be a good thing. Because you'd probably lose. Loads of countries would go extinct in 50 years. It would have to be, we're only talking about this objectively, but I think in the top 3 largest populated countries in the world, those would go through the 50% poof. Is the only way that I think you would bring down the population problem and not lose entire countries as a result of extinction. But that's the only way I think you could do it without populations and countries going extinct. Because, like, let's say, for example, there is only, like, think about South Korea. South Korea is already going extinct. There's not really anything they can do. In about 100 years' time, there will be no more South Koreans the way they're going. And that is not even like an assumption. That has become kind of fact. So if you took half of the population of South Korea, you're just speedlining the 80 years to get there to make it, I'd say, 30 years to get there. Humans will not go extinct. Humans might not go extinct, but countries are going extinct. Like, as I just said, South Korea, Japan, Italy, Greece, I'm trying to think of other countries that are really, really, really low on the population. Like they're at like 1.1 in the replacement. If people over 65 would go, but if people over 65 would go poof. What do you think about that turn? What Yane said. So, if it was just 50% of everyone over 65, poof. What do you think? How can land go extinct? I'm sorry, Jess, you're just not smart enough for this conversation. Now, that's a different argument, isn't it? If it's 65, then I change my mind. I'd happily go poof in 65. Poof would be nicer, wouldn't it? That's a whole new perspective. What do you think now? Let's get a new poll. If everyone over 60, if 50% of everyone over 65 went poof, that would save so much problems. Like, just think about it objectively. I'm not saying that I agree with this or disagree with it, but if you look at this completely objectively, the problem that's happening right now is there's too many old people in the world, and we have to pay for their pensions, we have to pay for their nursing homes, and there's not enough young people being born to help support the older generation. And that's what's happening in, as I said, South Korea, in Japan, in Greece, in Italy, and in loads of first world countries that don't have a birth rate to support the elderly birth rate. But if you just took out the elderly people, then it would be fine. Shouldn't you have, instead of what? Potato plushie instead of pumpkin. That would be pretty cute, but we don't have those. Nah, that's just an objective mindset. It's true. It would fix the problem. What's the topic we discussing? That if 50% of all 65-year-olds in the world Thanosed, then there would be a fix on a drain. 80%, not 50%. Now we went with 50%. Grandma. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. It was not gonna happen. We're just talking about it objectively. Y'all just gotta remember, this is not gonna fucking happen. It can't happen. It's just a fucking thought. I can't wait to see what the poll votes. Don't jinx it. Or unless Thanos comes down. Come on, I don't see it happening. 54 win. 54% said yes. Okay, let's go to the next one. See, people are leaving really racist ones, which I'm never going to read out. Like, if you leave really racist ones, just remember, I have access to your email. Someone left an Am I the A-hole? Ugh, no thanks. This is not an Am I the A-hole segment. Someone said they want to marry me. I don't think you do. I don't know if you understand how much of a messy person I am. Like, I am so bad. I am one of the messiest people you will ever meet. Unless you want to, like, you know, live with cups, glasses, clothes, makeup, everywhere, all the time. Also, I don't really cook. I definitely don't clean. So I'm not. You don't want me. You like the idea of me, but you don't actually like me. Like, my mom and my aunt said last night. Like, you know, he's a boy only a mother could love. I am a girl that no one could love. Sorry. Not even a mother could love me. At least I'm honest. If a man started bleeding uncontrollably with the pain of a 5 to 7 day heart attack, he'd be rushed to the hospital. But tampon ads are all like, go ride a horse. Yeah, but if a man started bleeding uncontrollably for 5 to 7 days with a heart attack worth of pain, he's probably having a heart attack. He doesn't have a uterus. I see where you're coming from, though. I understand that. I think that tampon and period sanitary ads are ridiculous. Like, they're showing you doing, like, you know, I don't stop when I have a heavy flow. I keep going. I bet you don't, though. I bet you don't. Like, if you have a crazy heavy fucking flow, you are not doing all those gymnastics and doing all of that, you know, swimming and stuff. You are at home clutching the side of the couch, binge watching Netflix TV shows and waiting for it to end. I don't know any girls that have crazy periods that are like, going out and just being like, this heavy flow isn't there. The day isn't just gonna stop because I have a heavy flow and I need a corkscrew put in to stop this bleeding. Get the corkscrew. At least it's sorted. What? Thanks for the follow. It's why the ads are so bad. It made by men who don't understand the period and produced by women who know it's bullshit. Yeah. Ever since I got off the pill, my fucking periods have been so bad. Like, the pill made my periods just easy. Just so fucking easy. It was fine. I never got any pain, really. But now that I'm off it, I feel like I'm actually... it feels like genuinely someone has stood on my stomach and won't lift their foot off for 3 days. It drives me mad. I love how people on YouTube are like, oh, it's a guy. And I'm literally talking about my period pain. You know what? This is my hot take. But my hot take is that guys only are mean to girls saying that they're trans now as a way to bully women that don't fit the stereotypical Hollywood what a woman should look and sound like. Because if a girl isn't like insanely pretty, oh, they're trans. If a girl has a slightly deeper voice, oh, she's trans. If a girl has short hair, she's trans. If a girl has no boobs, she's trans. It's just a way for men to hate women when they don't fit into this societal box that they expect women to be inside. It's such bullshit. And it falls back to when trans people were all saying, and are still saying, that transphobia doesn't just affect trans people. It affects women that are not do not meet the societal standards as well. Not gonna lie, I can't be mad at men because them trans are confusing them. It's no concern of yours. It's literally no concern of yours. Like when you come online and you're saying transphobic stuff to me, I can just imagine that you're going out and you're also putting that same hate throughout your life. And then you're saying that, oh, it's trans people's fault that we are acting like this. Are you going to blame trans people in 20 years' time and that's why you're single? Because, oh, I don't know who's a girl and who's not a girl anymore, so I just don't go near girls at all. Is that going to be your excuse? Yeah, it's anything that helps them sleep at night. Most people do have and let live mindset, Most people, yeah. I just don't understand why people are just so hell bent on literally like less than 1% of the world population. It's crazy. But next, anyone who believes the earth is flat should be boarded into a rocket and shot to the nearest black hole. But the world is flat. Sorry, I heard a sound downstairs and I know my mom's not here. But the world is flat. Do you want some proof? Do you want some proof? Do you want some proof that the world is flat? Hear me out. So, has anyone here heard about that kid who has flown to all 7 continents? I think he's I'm not, is he American? Have you not been watching him online? So he's been flying all over the world, and he made himself a goal to be the first person to solo fly to all 7 continents. So the last continent he had to do was Antarctica. So he flew from Chile to Antarctica, and they told him he was allowed to land. And then when he reached Antarctica, they told him that he'd broken the law, and he even has text messages proving that they told him that he could land there. It wasn't illegal. He had permission. He was within his legal rights to land there. And then they said that, no, we take this back. But then he's like, I literally have the text messages. So he went to court and everything. All the charges were dropped. This was going on for 3 months, literally. So last week he was flown out to Chile, and they told him that he wasn't allowed to fly out of Antarctica. Why wasn't he allowed to fly out of Antarctica? Is it because he would see the ice wall? Since the earth is flat? Suspicious. He saw the ice wall. They don't want him to see the ice wall. That's it. He flew too close to the edge of the world. That's it. He didn't want to. They couldn't allow for him. They couldn't have it. It sounds like sufficient evidence. I'm telling you guys. The earth is flat. What about those islands beyond the wall? See, he'd be able to fly over. And they couldn't take that risk. So they had to drop him back and have someone fly the plane over. It was for his safety. Yeah, safety. Oh, it's funny. That's funny. Okay, next. Oof. So if anyone's wondering what we're doing, I'm reading anonymous hot takes from people that have sent them into the chat. So everyone sent me in anonymous takes that they had on different things that are happening. So I'm just reading out what you guys have written. So this one's a bit hardcore. Removing bullies from schools weakens kids the same way growing trees in a biodome makes them unable to stand because they've never struggled against the wind. Say it again. Removing bullies from schools weakens kids the same way growing trees in a biodome makes them unable to stand because they never struggled against the wind. I'm just messing. I'm just messing around. I'm not a flat earther. I think it's funny. How the fuck does that sound logical? That's like saying that you can literally, if you think that's logical, then that's like saying removing domestic violence from marriage weakens women. Removing domestic abuse from families weakens kids. I'm just making them tougher. I get where they are coming from, but if you don't have to deal with bullying, there's no need to deal with such thing. I don't understand where they're coming from at all. Bullying isn't a good thing. You can learn to be tough without suffering mentally or physically as a result of it. This person just wants a free pass to bully people. And I don't agree with that at all. Sure, I'm not going to say that, how many years of bullying? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 years of bullying didn't make me super hard. Did. And no one ever bullied me in secondary school. Because I'd already beaten the shit out of girls in primary school. So nothing was going to faze me after that. But I don't think anyone should have to deal with so much bullying that it makes them violent themselves. Adversity can strengthen, but it can also break them. I was bullied for years and struggled with getting help for what I had going on. Exactly. There's two things that can happen. You can either become violent yourself or suffer really bad as a result of bullying. But I don't think that this is a right way to view bullying at all. If I had a child, for example, and I found out that they were getting bullied, oh my god, the way I would scare their parents so fucking hard into legal litigation. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't even go through the school. I would go straight to the parent and I would be like, if your child touches my child, I will make sure that you are paying me. And your child is fucking paying me for the next 20 fucking years. 30 years. And then I would tell the kid. I'd tell the kid the same fucking thing. I would tell my kid to tell the kid, one hand on me and your parents will be paying my parent for the next 30 fucking years of your life. And then we'll see what happens. If we're still gonna play ball, fucking great. Get free money. Because it happened. That literally happened. So in other words, bullying. No, it's called threatening. Threatening legal litigation. It happened to my cousin. I won't say which cousin it was, but my cousin was he's a better person now, but he used to bully this one guy, right? And they were out one night and they saw him, and the other guy was drinking as well, and he was drinking, and the other guy actually stood up for himself, and my cousin knocked out 2 of his teeth. His parents had to end up paying €20,000 for the 2 teeth that my cousin knocked out of the other guy's head. Hey, ma'am! I thought I heard someone going up the stairs. My house is haunted. So what do you think about that? Cause and effect is an important thing to remember. Your action is the cause. The legal consequences is the effect. Yeah. Sounds like self-defense. Wow, you think about your house. Wait, no, what? Why did we? Why are we talking about, you know, my cousin's parents having to pay 20,000 euro because he was bullying someone and hit them, and there was legal repercussions of it? No? Yes? Maybe? Do you think it was good that the parents of the kid that was being bullied took my cousin to court? Is dentistry really that expensive? No. It's just that's how much it would cost if you assaulted somebody. If I got bullied and beat up, I wouldn't sue anybody. It's a caring thing to do. Loser. He caused him bodily harm, so yeah. Well, even if it wasn't bodily harm, what if it's emotional harm? Emotional harm can hurt just as much as bodily harm. Like, yeah, you might not have 2 teeth anymore, but, you know, you could suffer a personality disorder as a result of the bullying that you receive over the course of years. I just think it's so silly that people don't care as much about emotional harm. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. You can see it. It's just not as obvious. Let's see what this person's hot take is. We got a next one. My hot take is that video game music has become less memorable. Play a soundtrack from an N64 game, you know exactly what game it is. Play a track from a newer game, you can only tell a couple of them. It's just all less thematic, I find. I agree with you in some cases, but then there's like games like Clair Obscur and Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 7. Like, there has been, I think overall, games have dialed it back on memorable soundtracks, but it's great when games do have good soundtracks. Doom had a fucking sick soundtrack. Oh, that was mad. Why don't you play a game? Because I don't want to. I'm doing this. People are here for the anonymous hot takes. I play games, yeah, but people are here for the anonymous hot takes right now. And if, do you know what, actually? Loner Camp 89. If you say one more thing that's annoying, you're out of here. Say one more thing that's annoying. Because you have been annoying me since you got in here. And I'll make you go. If I want to. Just say one more thing. Or you can hang out, chill, do it. Oh, thank God. Make my life easier. Fuck off. I hate people like that. People like that are genuinely just so fucking annoying. And they wonder why nobody likes them IRL. Have you seen that Limerick has the original KFC recipe? Look it up, please. Oh, the only place in the world? Really? Because the KFC in Limerick is shocking. I hate it. I've been there so many times. Didn't like it. Let's see what the next hot take is. When your ex wants to meet and talk about why they cheated on you multiple times for closure, it's just a shallow attempt to try and have a moral high ground. Why would you want to hear someone out if they cheated on you? I don't give a fuck. If someone's cheated on me, we're out of here. We're done. Hashtag bye. Do you actually has anyone here actually forgave someone for cheating? I need to fix my my wig because it's driving me mad. There. Why hear them out? To be honest, they just want to validate themselves so they feel better. Exactly. They're going to be like, oh, you did this to me, and that's why I cheated. Or you didn't do this for me, and that's why I cheated. Oh, you didn't want to have sex that night, so I just had to. I had to go and have sex with somebody else because I just had to do that. I love how if you ever hear cheaters, they had to do it. It's like they were held at fucking gunpoint. We have to normalize not getting closure. Closure is overrated. I think in some cases closure is overrated. I completely agree with you. I don't need closure if someone is cheated. I don't fucking care. It's such a shit experience and I can't forgive that doesn't matter what cause. I've only been cheated on once. And I didn't fucking care. I didn't care at all. I was just like, oh well, I'm out of here. Bye. I've told you the story that I found out that a guy was cheating on his girlfriend with me. And I just walked out the door. And if you don't remember, I'll tell you how it went. So I was with this guy who was new to my friend group because he just moved to Galway from Waterford or Wexford. So he was a new skater and he came to the skate park, so everyone became friends with him. So I started talking to him, and so I started, dating him. So he had a house party around summer, and me and my friend from Clare went up to his house party and we got there at about, let's say, 2:00, and we were supposed to spend the night. So we had our bags, our drink, everything, and I was supposed to be obviously staying, and so was my friend, because the last train is at 5:00. So we were there, we were chilling. I knew everyone, so I was just going around the party just chatting to everyone. And then the guy I was with, the new guy, he looked really fucking like flustered, and he ran out of the house and he started skating down the road. And I was like, what the fuck happened there? And he was like, someone said he had to go to the station to pick someone up. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was just back, talking to people in the sitting room, blah blah blah. And then he came in with these 3 girls. They were 3 really pretty girls, and they looked very warm because it was one of the hottest days of the summer, and it was like 32, 33 degrees outside, and they were like obviously warm. And one of the girls looked really upset, and I was like, oh my god, can I get you something? Can I get you like water or towel or anything? And the girl who looked very angry, she looked at me and she went, and she just glared at me, and I was like, and I was kind of standing and these girls were sitting down, so I could see my friend in front of me through the kitchen doors glass and outside, and she was talking to a few of the lads outside, and she was like this. And I was looking at her and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? That's all I was thinking. And she was like, I was like, fuck, she wants me. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went out to her and she was like, that's his girlfriend. You are offering a glass of water to his girlfriend from Wexford who came down. And we were just, I was like, oh shit. That's fucked. Because one of the lads had just told her, because all of the lads were just like, this is bad form. Because they didn't know. Because they were all his new friends as well from the skate park. And we didn't know. I didn't know. I promise you I didn't know. And I went inside to her, straight up in front of everyone who was in the sitting room and him who was at the door. And I was like, I am so, so sorry. I promise you, I didn't know. And I called him a scumbag. So myself and my bestie, we grabbed our bags, grabbed all of our drink, because we brought a lot of drink. And we were like, we had, I'm not even joking, like 15 minutes to run for the last train. Run. Because she couldn't skate. I had my board, but she couldn't skate. So we had to leg it. We made it though. We just made it. So we went back to mine with all the drink, and we just drank all night. It was, that was so bad though. I felt so embarrassed for her. Sounds like you were the one he was cheating with. I was, yeah. But I didn't know. And I apologized straight away. I didn't stay, because that would have been so bad. Oh, thank God he was caught though. Hello, and that you are having a good day. Hey, thank you so much, Gio. But yeah, if you ever find out that the person you're with is cheating with you, and you don't instantly break up with him and tell the girl or guy that he is cheating on, oh my God, you are the worst kind of scum in this earth. You are scum. You are worse than scum. And I don't know what's worse than scum, but it's you. It's terrible. I think in that situation, he's technically cheating on both of you. Technically, but she was going out with him first, and they'd been going out for 3 years or something like that. And she was really pretty. She seemed like a really nice girl. She just seemed like she was really upset that she'd been on a fucking hot train all day to find out that he was cheating on her. She stayed with him. That says a lot. Turned you, or was that another time? No, there was no police at that party. First contact person who was cheated then might need evidence for divorce. They might need evidence for divorce. That is true. That is true. We are at that point. Is she scum for staying with him after she found out that she was being cheated on? No, I just think that she's spineless. Because there's this really good, like, Chinese saying that it's worse. You're worse for staying with a stupid man, and it just proves that you value like, what's the word? You value, like, comfort more than your self-worth. I can't remember how the Chinese saying goes, but it's something like that. Like, if you stay with a stupid man, that you value comfort over your own self-worth. Let's see what the next one is. I'm gonna sneeze. You ever do that to try and get rid of a sneeze? Just blow out? My hot take: if Americans want to make America great again and to protect their rights, there's quotations here, then the vast majority need to take a more active role. The thing about the masses being against the 1% is that they make up the other 99%. Stop complaining about your precious freedoms being at risk if you aren't going to actively defend them. What do you think, America? It's not that simple. Okay. People always complain about the state of the world, then go out and vote for the same parties and then make surprised Pikachu face when nothing changes. How can we actively defend them? Government has a lot of guns. This is just a hot take. I'm just reading it. A guy who I used to be good friends with was, sorry, that's the last point. But it is true. There is 99% of E, and there's only 1% of them. Have you ever heard of guerrilla warfare? Oh, fuck. Someone on YouTube just said, do you have a name or can I call you mine? Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. To agree on the same matter is hard, yet many willing to work on the matter. But Night Raptor, guerrilla warfare. There's a lot more V than there is of them. Just remember, she's not real. I wish I wasn't real. Genuinely, I wish I was AI, because then I could just shut down stream and I would shut down. And that would be great. And then I wouldn't have to, work on editing video, work on writing scripts, work on posting, go to the gym, do any normal things with my life. I wish I wasn't real. She doesn't look real. Is that because I'm so pretty? That's my favorite confidence booster. When someone says that I look like AI, that just makes me think that you just think I'm that pretty. Nothing is real. We are living in a simulation. You're in the 1%. Me? I'm in the 1%. You actually think I'm in the 1%? Really? Genuinely? If I was in the 1%, you know for a fact that I would not be in this room right now. I would not be in this room. I promise you that. Let me see how much you have to make to be in the 1%. How much do you have to make annually to be in the 1%? To be in the top 1% in Ireland, you need an annual income of €300,000. In the United States, the required income to be in the top 1% for 2024 was $787,000. What's the top 1% in Finland? To be in the top 1% of earners in Finland, you would likely need an annual income of over 100,000. Wow. To make annually to be in the top 1%. Interesting. Yep, I am not there. Do it globally. There was no globally. If you want to look it up, send in a news source that is not considered biased. You're more than welcome. I tried typing in globally. It doesn't come up. She's a lot closer than she thought, though. No, I'm not. Last year, I made 50K. That's nowhere near Ireland or America. Half of Finland. But that's not the top 1%. I'm sorry to tell you. But no, I am not. Let's see. You need to make about 8K a month to be in the top 1%. 8K a month. A month. That is fucking disgusting. What is Dubai? Who cares? Who cares? Dubai's not real. Dubai's a fake city. Okay, let's see what the next one is. It's okay to recognize when someone does something good, despite them being a horrible person. The good doesn't outweigh the bad, but the good should be recognized. No. What do you think? Do you think I'm just a horrible person? Let's see. Is it okay to recognize when someone does something good, despite them being a horrible person? The good doesn't outweigh the bad, but the good should be recognized. Depends on what they did. Yeah, how bad was it? What did they do? Did they murder somebody? Are they a pedophile? Oh, here's something. Here's something I'd love to ask. So, let's say, for example, someone murdered someone. And, they have done, let's say, 30 years in prison, and they come out and they're a completely different person. Do you think that they should still be labeled as a murderer? Or do you think they've done their time, they're a different person now, they're a better person, they're a completely different person? What do you think? Why did they kill them? Think of the worst possible reason why they killed them. I don't know. They are still a murderer. I agree with you. I agree that, you can be as good as a person you want to be afterwards, but it still doesn't take away the fact that you did murder somebody. It's still, you can try and be as good of a person as you want to be from after you come out to be a better person. But if people still want to hold you accountable for what you did, then you should be okay with being held accountable. Forever. It doesn't change. Just because you don't want to have to listen to somebody talk about it anymore, it still doesn't change the fact that you did it. I met a guy in jail who killed his sister's assailant. I respect that guy. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. And fair enough. But, if the mother of that person met you, they probably still wouldn't like you. And that person. But I think it's fair for them to not like them. No matter what it was. Context does matter. I think it's context. It's completely contextual. Okay, let's see what's next. I hate when people brag about money live on stream or brag about the money that they make. I completely agree. I completely fucking agree. I think I know who put that in. I think I know who put that in. I'm sorry, but it's the definition of it's such it's whenever anyone does that, I just think it's just cringe. It's just so fucking cringe. What do you think? It's icky, isn't it? When people come into the stream and they start bragging about the amount of money that they make every year. Like, I don't care. I don't care how much fucking money you make, man. Unless you're about to fucking drop 100 subs in the chat. Why are you bragging that you make 5,000 a month? Can we just, as a collective, from now on, if anyone comes into the chat and they start bragging about money, can we start making fun of them? Can we all like together like shake on that right now? Because it's such loser behavior. That's not really done in Finland, kind of a social taboo. It's not done in Ireland. People, if you actually went up to someone and you were just like, oh yeah, I make 5,000 every month, they'd be like, weird thing to say. Nobody fucking cares. It's a weird thing to say. It's so fucking weird. I think I know who put that in. Fucking thank you for putting that in. Because whenever I see people do it, I just go, oh my god, I don't fucking care. But thank you. We're all gonna shake on. We're going to make fun of people who ever do that ever again from now on. The Ukrainian girl killed in Charlotte was race motivated. What? Was there a Ukrainian girl killed in Charlotte? I believe the correct would be... Wait, in public transport? What? When was that? Oh my god. Let me see. Wow. Oh, I saw this picture. So the dude just like leaned over the back of the seat and stabbed her to death. The release of surveillance video showing the brutal murder of a young Ukrainian refugee on a Charlotte light rail train has fueled outrage, not only over the crime itself, but over the silence from the Democrat leaders and legacy media outlets, according to the New York Post. A brutal attack captured on video. Surveillance video released by the Charlotte Area Transit System shows 23-year-old Irina Zarutska sitting in her pizzeria uniform, scrolling on her phone, when a 35-year-old De Carlos Brown Jr. unfolded a pocket knife behind her. The clip ends just before Brown lunges, the Post reported. Police say Zarutska was stabbed multiple times and died on the Lynx Blue Line August 22nd after the killing. Brown was seen wandering through the train, dripping blood dripping off his hoodie, and calmly waiting for the next stop. Brown's history includes armed robbery, larceny, and assaults dating back to 2011, according to the New York Post. Court records show he's been arrested at least 14 times and has more than a dozen convictions. He served 5 years for a 2014 armed robbery, but was released in 2020. Within months, he was arrested again, this time for attacking his sister. Despite repeated convictions and arrests, he was back on the streets. What do you think? You know, if this was a dog, the dog would have been put down in 2014. Are we talking about the stabber in Charlotte? Yeah. Poor lass was absolutely let down by the justice system. She was just trying to fucking get the train home. That's so bad. That's a person that should be deported. That's a person that should be deported. What do you mean? He's an American citizen. Where are you going to deport him? I agree with you, Lama. I agree with you. And they're pretending to be you and asking if I sent you an explicit photos. Wait, I love this. Okay, someone is on Facebook and they're pretending to be you and asking if I had seen your explicit photos, but I don't believe that it's you because you said in here that you don't do that and never would, and I'm trying to let you know about this. I'll show you my Facebook right now. This is my Facebook page. This is my Facebook page. This is my Facebook page. If it doesn't look like this, it's not my Facebook page. It has this. It has this. And it has this. So, I'm glad we can clear that up. If it's not that page, it's not me. After 14 arrests, nobody should be getting out of jail for mental reasons. That's a good point, Illusion. That's a good point. What do you think, guys? Do you think after 10 arrests and serious convictions like armed robbery and murder and assault that you shouldn't be allowed out of prison for the safety of the public? It's crazy why there's not more, like, just places you can dump people like that. I think there should be some prisons where people should just be dumped and left there. Maybe we should try actually rehabilitating people. No, I agree with you, Curtis. I think it's really important. I think rehabilitation is a really important thing to do. But what about when people just don't want rehabilitation and they've done 10 violent offenses? Do you think that they deserve rehabilitation at that point? And I don't want to hear any Christian bullshit. Why put the cost on the taxpayer? Because, Paul, let's say, for example, that this was, let's say, for example, this person was just, not this person in particular, let's take another example. Let's say one young man who's 18 years old does a robbery, right? And let's say they go to prison for 6 months for a robbery charge. And while they're in prison, they don't receive any rehabilitation. They're left to rot for 6 months. And then they meet more people in prison that are just as angry and just as fed up as he is. So he becomes worse. And then he gets let out again. And then he does a violent robbery. And someone gets violently assaulted. Doesn't die, but he robs them and they get violently assaulted. So that person then goes back in for a year, let's say this time, 2 years. They meet more bad people. They're more angry. They have got no rehabilitation. They come out again after 2 years, after they've been in the system for like 2.5 years. And this time when they come out, they kill somebody. Or they kill a few people. That person could have been helped in the first 6 months if they had been in a real rehabilitation center in prison. But because the judicial system failed that man, someone died as a result of the judicial failure. The escalation shouldn't surprise anyone. Yeah. But if he did the rehab and still got out and did it again, then he shouldn't get that leniency. Agreed. I got in trouble in Florida for pouring paintballs in a pool at an Airbnb as a prank. They had me in county for 2 months, 10k bail, and looking at 5 to 10 years, but this person was apparently in and out quick up to 14 times. Judicial system sucks. That is fucking crazy. That they actually put you in for 2 months. See? That could make anyone angry. That could make anyone fucking angry. That's bullshit, like. Fucking hell. See? That's the kind of shit that would make a really angry person. And it's really upsetting what happened to that poor girl. And it's just horrible that she had to suffer as a result of the failure of the American judicial system. It's so sad. Let's see. What's next? So we're reading out people's anonymous hot takes. So people sent me in all of their anonymous hot takes. So I don't know who sent them, and I'm just reading them out for everyone. And if you're watching on YouTube, please come and join us on Twitch. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a follow, and if you have a Twitch account, please come and join us on Twitch. Let's see. I think the key is accountability. Accountability, yes. But when some people are so mentally unstable, it then becomes the accountability of the system. And then if the system fails, it's the system's fault someone has died as a result of their failure. Politicians should have to pass a proper psychological evaluation after being elected before they are even allowed to do their job as a politician. What do you think? Anthony, I don't even know what a million snap score is. How to set in hot takes. I'll put a new one up at the end of stream so we can do it for next week. I think they wouldn't give up all that free money from taxpayers. They get free money. They get free money. Don't forget society. Wait. Police officers as well. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Police officers too. I saw this really horrible video the other day. It was so sad. This woman was speeding in order to get her dog to the vet because the dog was dying, because the dog had gotten hurt. And as they pulled into the vet, this was in the States, the woman got out of the car and she was like, I'm sorry. My dog is dying. I had to rush here. And the guard, the police officer, was just like, I don't give a fuck why you were fucking doing it. You were still fucking doing it. Arms on the hood. And the mother was getting out of the car on the other side, holding the dog. And she was like, and the woman was like, get the dog in, I'll deal with this. And the cop was just like, don't you fucking move. To the woman that wasn't even driving the car, was just bringing the dog in to get the dog urgent care. And she wouldn't let her bring the dog in. Do you think that's an abuse of power? Like, sure, stop the person who was driving recklessly and have them outside and give them their ticket. But the person that was in this passenger seat, I think that's just an abuse of power. Like, making them wait there with a dying dog in their hands. Hey, Fairy. Very sick. Yeah, no, I would sue that officer so badly, her grandchildren would be paying for it. Facts. Yeah, you can still be charged afterwards, like, you know. Passenger drinking alcohol can give the driver a DUI in the US. Fuck off. What? How? That makes no sense. What about taxi drivers? What the fuck? That makes no sense. How could a passenger drinking alcohol give a driver a DUI? No cab would be able. An open container. As in like an open beer can. That's probably why you're not allowed to drink inside taxis, though. Because a lot of taxi drivers don't let you drink inside. So that could be a reason for that. That's fucking wild, though. I can see why. But as long as you do a drink test, it's you know the blow test you have to do. As long as you pass the blow test, if they stop you and there's an open beer, then you should be fine. That's crazy. The amount of bad police officers is extremely small. The media and dramatized TV shows, movies have distorted your view to believe otherwise. No, I've seen a lot of really bad guards. Like, my mum reported one of the tilers who was doing one of the bathrooms downstairs because he was a lunatic and she didn't want to work with him anymore, and she wanted to pay him for the amount of work he'd done. And he came to the house and started fucking like tiles and wood and fucking glass out the back of his van, like at the house. My mum was like outside, and I was like, get inside and call the guards. So the guards came, and the guards were really rude. Like, my mum actually ended up reporting the guard who arrived because he was so unhelpful and passive aggressive to my mum, who was worried for her safety. She literally explained to him that he showed up at 10 o'clock at night, roaring abuse at her and throwing glass, tiles and planks of wood from the back of his van at her and at the side of the house. And do you know what the guard said? Quote for quote, I was standing right there and I fucking nearly laughed. What do you want me to do about that? He actually said that. I was standing right, like I was standing there with my arms folded. I wasn't saying anything because I was just there because my mom told me to leave, but I said I have to be here as your witness because I'm not going to leave you alone with 2 guards in a room. You have to have someone there as your witness. And as soon as he said that, and he looked at me and gave me a fucking look, and I was just like, and my mom was like, please go give him a verbal warning. And it was like we were putting him out so fucking bad for doing his job. I hate police. I hate police so fucking bad. I hate them. You could never convince me to like a guard. Never. I'm sorry. I'm assuming that's a slang term used for police there. No, guard is what we call them in Irish. So it's just natural. I don't say police. Police doesn't roll off my tongue. Oh, this one's a good one. I have intrusive thoughts is not about hair cutting or buying something on impulse. It's about considering hurting someone without knowing why. You know, actual dark impulses. It really, really annoys me when people say, oh, I have intrusive thoughts. And then they say something just normal. And I'm just like, you do not know what intrusive thoughts are. Like, I have intrusive thoughts all the time about hurting people. And I will literally, try and shake it out of my head. Or intrusive thoughts about terrible fucking things. I get it. I've always suffered from, like, actual, real intrusive thoughts. And that's why I don't like watching horror movies, because I already have really bad intrusive thoughts all the time. And just watching, like, stuff like that, it just makes me more upset. Is it a diagnosed disorder? Yes. Intrusive thoughts is a form of OCD. But it drives me mad when people go, oh, intrusive thoughts, and then they do something silly, and I'm just like, people with intrusive thoughts sometimes think they're pedophiles. Like, it's a serious fucking emotional disorder. So when people say stuff like that, it does drive me fucking mad. That's the same level of annoying as I did that because I'm a Scorpion. Did you say that on purpose? Did you say that instead of Scorpio on purpose, or was that a typo? Because that's the best fucking typo I've ever heard. Oh, it's just because my rising Scorpion. Oh, stop. I'm keeping that one. Oh, man. I'm a rising Scorpion and I'm a falling fish. Oh, stop. Remember that? Oh, that's so funny. That's stuff. I don't have intrusive thoughts. I have very stupid thoughts. Oh, I just have I have really bad intrusive thoughts. Like, I used to hate holding my sister when she was younger because I had intrusive thoughts that I was going to drop her. And, like, really bad intrusive thoughts. Like, gory intrusive thoughts that if I accidentally dropped her. And I just couldn't do it. I was just like, no. And I literally got nails this fucking long. Like, my nails were, like sticking out to here. I had talons. My nails were so long when my sister was born because I wanted to make sure that no one gave me her. That's how little I wanted to hold her. Because I was afraid. But I was still made hold her. They just made me hold her sitting down. And I was like, I still don't want to do it. And they're like, why not? And I was like, I just don't want to. But, you know, you're a girl, so you have to want to. Yeah, no. How old was I when the thoughts started? The intrusive thoughts. I think it actually started when I was being bullied. Because I'd have intrusive thoughts of the things I wanted to do to my bully. Really bad ones. And then it just never went away. How old were you held my baby sister? 25? Why do I learn so much from your lives? I live to serve. My friend just had a baby. He said, do I want to hold it? And I just said no, just in case. Yeah, like, no. No, it's not mine. Was I at TrackCon in Tampere? No, I'm in Ireland right now. Let's get on to the next hot take here. Let's see. I think we should stop putting holiday stuff out earlier and earlier each year. I hate seeing Christmas stuff in stores now. It's spooky season. Let's enjoy that first. Like last year, they were putting Valentine's and some Easter out right after Christmas. I agree. What do you think? I think there should be a cutoff that you shouldn't be allowed to bring them out before. 1st of November. You can have them on the 1st of November. Anything before that, no. And it's the same for like Halloween. Halloween should be the 1st of September. So the 1st of September. The 1st of September. And for Christmas, it should be the 1st of November. And for Easter, it should be 2 months before when Easter falls. And for Valentine's Day, since it's not a really big holiday, it should be a month before Valentine's Day. Is there any other small fucking ones? St. Patrick's Day, a month before St. Patrick's Day. Or just have designated shops if you really want Christmas stuff that badly. Like, you know, if you're in Disneyland, they have a designated shop just for Christmas Disney products. Just have a designated shop so that you don't have to see them everywhere. We don't in Ireland. Because my dad literally sent me a picture on Saturday and it was in Waitrose and they already have the Christmas chocolates up and he was losing it. He was so pissed. I was like, well, doesn't surprise me really. To decorate for other holidays like Christmas decorations shouldn't come up before Thanksgiving in America. Oh yeah, you have Thanksgiving, sure. I love Thanksgiving now. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. We'll have to do a big turkey dinner again, guys. I love Thanksgiving. I think it's great. It's having your turkey is having 2 turkey dinners a month apart. It's unreal. I see why you like it. I'm totally behind it now. It's so good. We'll be doing it again this year. We're running it back. When's Thanksgiving? It's the 3rd. You guys have turkey for Christmas? What the fuck do you have? It's the 3rd Thursday in November. It's the 21st? 20th? 27th? Oh, I thought it was it's the last Thursday in November. Ham. We have ham too. We normally have two meats on the table. We have ham and we have turkey. But then there's like my aunt, and she has ham and lobster. The third Thursday of November isn't the 27th. It's the 20th. One, two, three. Yeah, it's the 20th. You have goose. In Ireland, we have goose as well. Goose is a traditional one. Lobster is traditional for French. In France on Christmas Day, they have fish. Same in Portugal. Same in Brazil. I don't like goose that much. They got a lot of spice. Who? Oh my god, guys. I'm looking up when Thanksgiving is this year. Thanksgiving 2025. It's the 27th. Good to know. Lobster used to be plebeian food. I fucking hate lobster. It just looks horrible, and I feel bad for the lobsters. Let's see what else we got here. We're nearly at the end of the list, though. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Fairy, why are you upset? Parents on TikTok should have their kids taken off them if they are using their kids for views. Hear me out. I just came across a TikTok video of a mother with her child, and the kid was going through cancer treatment. The caption said, if you stay 14 seconds, he can get his treatment. Maybe having the kids taken off them is a bit excessive when the child is going through something like this, but they should have their account banned and have a visit from social services. What do you think? What do you think? And I'll tell you what I think. Bye, Mikey. Have a good day. They're trying to raise fucking money, like, for their kid who has cancer. Like, especially if they live in the States. Yeah, literally, Yana. It might be the only way they can pay for the fucking care. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if anything, don't blame the parents because the American health system is so bad that they are on their fucking knees on social media trying to raise money to save their child. Like, don't blame the parents when it's the system, because I bet you anything that if the system supported and helped them pay for this, they wouldn't be there. They wouldn't be making this video in the first place. Yeah. No. That's so bad. That is so bad. So bad. I hate that. I hate that people are heartless like that sometimes. But if you were to turn around and you were to say, like, if you can see that a child is being exploited for views and for money, that is completely different. Like, let's say, for example, you have a 3-year-old, really, really pretty child. Like, I saw this little girl on on Instagram last night, and I'm pretty sure the mom is Irish and the dad was like Latin. But the girl, she had dark tanned skin and bright curly blonde hair, and she was just beautiful. Beautiful toddler. The video had like 10,000 likes and 16,000 saves. Because she was at the beach in a little bikini. The whole comment section of the video was, please take down this video. Please protect your child better. Please don't put up videos of your 3-year-old at the beach in a bikini. We know that your little girl is beautiful, but putting up videos like this isn't for her benefit. It's for your benefit to make money, and pedophiles. Yeah, it's the saves. Because who the fuck is saving those videos? Those people should have their social media accounts banned and visits from social services. Can we agree on that? Yeah. As long as we can agree on that. The first one with the kid that's suffering and they're just trying to raise money, that's I don't care about. I do care about people exploiting children for money and for fucking pedophiles. Oh, here we're nearly there. Let's see. I'm done tipping. Everyone I come into contact with flips that pad around to get a tip from me, even when I did all the work. This is what I don't understand at all. Let's say I go into like a cafe and I order an iced chai latte and I'm there for 2 minutes. No one talks to me. They say, what can I get you? And I say, can I have an iced chai latte, please? And they give me the iced chai latte, and then they turn around the screen and they're like, do you want to give a 30% tip? No. No. Can we all agree that no is the correct answer? Yes, no, maybe? But then I'll turn it around and I'll say that I went out for dinner last Thursday night. Me, my mum, my auntie, my uncle, and my mum's and my other auntie and uncle. So there was 6 of us at the table. And the server that we got, she was so nice. She was so nice. And she actually was a past student of my mum. So it was really funny. She was just like, talking away to us, blah, blah, blah. And then she was just like, oh, do you remember me, Carmel? And ma'am was just like, oh my God. She used to come to my ma'am like 7 years ago for art. And she was so nice to us the whole time. She was talking away. She was offering and asking us what we wanted. And she was just really good serving the table. So we gave her a $5 tip each. So she got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She got €30 tip from a €200 meal. Which is good in Ireland. Because we don't have to tip. But because we knew her, we made sure that we gave her €30. I think in that circumstance, it's good because she earned that 30 extra. But if I'm just in there for 2 seconds and you don't make any kind of an impact on me, no, I'm not giving you a tip. Once I didn't know you were supposed to tip when I got yelled at by the manager. They fucking yelled at you. No, they didn't. You got yelled at by the manager for not tipping. I would be like, what? What? Excuse me? That's fucked. Yeah, if someone yelled at me for not tipping, I'd be like, why are you yelling at me? Go yell at your boss. It's your boss who isn't paying you. I'd be like, I'm sorry, but It's not me who's responsible for paying you. It's your boss. Can we agree? We don't tip in Australia, but didn't realize they don't tip in US. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair that you know that. It's a cultural thing. Like in Japan, it's considered rude to tip. Like really rude. Sorry, I can see myself getting shiny now. $15 an hour. That's what people make in Ireland on minimum wage. I think. You mean I can't leave my Japanese friends some extra cheddar? They won't like it. They won't appreciate it. I learned that the hard way in 2013. I didn't know until the server told me that it's not done. Like, I was trying to, myself and my mom were trying to give her money, and she was just like, and I was just like, it's okay. And she was like, it's not done in Japan. And I was just like, okay, fair. I was 17. I didn't know. Okay, let's see what the next one is. People who act like they're too good for casual conversations are just as shallow and cliche as the ones they criticize. It's a little bit out of context. I need more context for that. Oh, the minimum wage is €13.50. I thought it was €15. Yeah, it depends on the conversation. If someone gets behind the wheel while drunk and ends up wrapping their car around a tree and dying as a result, it should not be seen as a sad turn of events and should be treated as a lesson in basic common sense or a moment of complete shame upon the person. You're a sociopath. If you drink and drive, you're an idiot. I agree. But if they're the only person that got hurt as a result of it, it's still a shame. Yeah, I agree with Yana. You can still be sorry for people who lost someone they loved. And you're a terrible person that if you hear that your friend's mother passed away as a result of drinking and driving, and you say, well, your mother was a fucking idiot. Don't wonder if you end up in the A&E with a broken nose. Don't wonder. Because, like, it kind of holds the same energy of even if they fell down the stairs because they were drinking, that they deserved it. It's like that's an icky thing to say. Icky thing to say. Yeah, I kind of wonder where you got that from. That's kind of fucked. Oh, someone says, I want you to have my children. Nice. I hope you're paying for me for the rest of my life. It's 50K per year per kid, so it increases. with each kid. So if I have 3 kids, I want 150k into my pocket every year. Just for my emotional support. Oh, here we go. Look, we got a good one. We got a good one. Wait now. Wait for this. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, ladies. This is about us. Women are the reason relationships don't last. Recently divorced after 21 years. Wife had an affair because only women can have affairs. With the neighbor. 2 homes destroyed. Now trying to date at 43. Every woman I meet wants a baby daddy, a sugar daddy, or an instant relationship. Doesn't seem like they even want to take time to get to know someone. Seems like a smash or pass thing on the first date. I'm not trying to be mean, but I understand why your wife cheated on you. I'm sorry, you seem like a shit person. There was red flags just flying through everything you said. You try to make it sound like we should pity you, but I pity any woman that comes in contact with you. Yeah, this dude needs therapy, not a relationship. Seems like she got to know the neighbor. Just don't get cheated on next time. No, cheating on people is bad though. I understand that. But this dude seems like a fucking asshole. Like, if that's how he talks about women, just imagine what he was like with his wife. And this person's in the chat probably. Might have lost 1 viewer. Yeah, you could say the same thing about men. Say, like, women are the reason relationships don't last. You could say men are the reason relationships don't last. Next. Educate yourself is a dismissive phrase during an argument, expecting a situation of debate to be so clear-cut that just looking it up will make people automatically agree with you is rather bold. I don't understand. That was not a good sentence. When the reason why we're in trouble so much nowadays is that misinformation is rampant to the point of deafening real knowledge. And half the time, educate yourself is said as, look for the same base source I have so you can share my opinion. That's true. They don't want you to educate yourself. They want you to read the same source that they read so that you can follow in with the echo chamber. Like, the way, let's say, for example, I say the earth is flat, and you say, no, you're wrong. And I say, educate yourself. And I give you, like, a piece of information that proves what I'm saying is true. And if you say that I'm wrong, I'll just say, educate yourself. Just show them that they are educated and that you have sources. If someone isn't educated, they will show it on their own. True. Most companies care about their employees. Oh, that was a weird. Clearly, the earth is a cube. No, it's flat. I'm telling you, it's flat. It's flat. It's flat. You can't prove me wrong. Until one of you has been to space and I want a picture from your iPhone in space. Then come back to me. Yikes. Let's see. Oh my god. Someone said once you choose to retire, you should also lose the right to vote or drive. Wow. You know, you can retire at 60, right? People at 60 can still drive. When I retire, I should be allowed to be silly string. I should be allowed to buy silly string for free. You should also lose the right to buy food or anything. You can retire at any age. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You can retire at 30 if you have enough money. I think, though, what should be done is the same thing that they do in Japan. Is when you hit like 70, you should have to redo your driving test every 3 years, and you get a sticker on the back of your car that's that old drivers have, so that people know to be cautious or safer, or just know that you're an old driver. What do you think about that? Yeah, senior driver. I think it's fine, because if learner drivers have to have it and novice drivers have to have it in Ireland, then also senior drivers should have to have it. Just an S for senior in Ireland. Because we have L for learners, N for novice, and they should have S for senior. Because I think senior drivers are just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than learner drivers. Because I feel like the learner drivers are very skittish and nervous, but I feel like some senior drivers, they're just not even there on the road sometimes. It's like to give them a benefit of preferred parking closer to stores with wider spaces. There you go. For some drivers after they get enough tickets. Aye, for what? Susan Storm. What, you think I look like Susan Storm? Let me see what Susan Storm looks like. As in new Susan Storm? Or as in Marvel Rivals Susan Storm? Well, I guess she is new Susan Storm. You think I look like her? Really? That would be a great cosplay. Let's see. Marvel. Let me see. I'll show you what they're saying. Do you think I could do a Susan Storm cosplay? I'll show you. I'm trying to get a nice picture that's up close. There we go. What do you think? What up? We're just doing anonymous hot takes. So everyone in the chat sent in their hot takes and I'm reading them out. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to get in on the hot takes, come and join us on Twitch. The link is in my YouTube about section. And don't forget to drop a like and drop a follow if you're new on YouTube as well, especially on Twitch as well. You have to cut the wig though. I wouldn't. I could make a little bit more, like, you know, of these in the front, but I wouldn't cut it. Squirrel girl with an alt twist. Oh, stop. I'm not big enough. I don't have the dump truck. You need a dump truck to do squirrel girl. I have no fucking ass. None. Pancake. Flat. You need a booty, or it's wrong. And I can't do that. I don't want that on me. That's where she stores all of the nuts for winter. As an immigrant living in Canada with friends up here who think Trump is a good thing, I can start to relate to how it felt in Germany for the Jews. That's a statement. That's a statement. That is not anti-Semitic! You do not know what anti-Semitic means! What the fuck? That is not anti-Semitic! What is wrong with you? Stop using buzzwords when you don't know how to use them properly. Fuck! I'm actually banning you because you annoy me. That person is banned just because they fucking annoyed me. Oh! On YouTube, yeah. Stupid. God. Stop using buzzwords that you don't know what they mean. God help us. But no, that's a stupid thing to say. But oh well. I'm just reading what people are saying. Someone said Irish accent is the hottest. I don't believe you. The White House just removed the tent outside the White House that was part of a long-running peace vigil, which began in 1981 to advocate for nuclear disarmament and an end to global conflicts, started by activist William Thomas and continued by others. The vigil became the longest continuous anti-war protest in U.S. history before being ordered removed by President Donald Trump on September 5th, 2025. Sorry if that doesn't make direct sense. I saved time by looking up if it had a name and copy-pasted from the info and modified to try and be a bit more dramatically correct. But yeah, there are things happening in the U.S. right now, just petty dictatorship. You can as Americans, can you understand that you are moving very closely to an authoritarian state? How's the stream? It's good. Thank you so much for joining. How is that considered petty dictatorship? Because they weren't doing anything there. It was a peace vigil. And they've been there since 1981. So, removing a peace vigil is not the same as his whole, I want to clean up the streets. It's a peace vigil. My parents are first-gen Americans from Ireland. Can we come back? Can we? We? What, your parents want to come back? It's happening for 3 or 4 decades now. But I think that y'all are moving so fast to an authoritarian state that you won't even notice when it drops. What did anything else happen with Chicago? I said at the start of the stream, Trump threatened the people of Chicago, saying that they're going to feel the full force of the Department of War. Has anything happened in Chicago yet? Let me see. How Illinois Democrats are preemptively combating a Chicago crackdown by Trump. Mexican festivals in Chicago cancelled amid Trump's plan to deploy troops. This is not a joke. Chicago leaders slam Trump after president declares chipocalypse now. Trump, the rest of his administration, has repeatedly suggested it would target Midwest's largest city for immigration raids and a federal law enforcement crackdown. Illinois Democrats sharply criticized President Donald Trump on Saturday, who suggested in Truth Social post earlier in the morning that his administration will go to war with the city of Chicago. Trump on Saturday posted a likely AI-generated meme on his social media platform depicting himself as an officer in the 1979 war movie Apocalypse Now with the caption Chipocalypse Now, like Chicago. Chicago is about to find out why it's called the Department of War, the post read, accompanied by 3 helicopter emojis among the president's most aggressive language targeting an American city. Spoken like a true tyrant, Republican Mike Quigley, who represents the south side of Chicago, told Politico at the city Mexican Independence Day parade Saturday in response to this post. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, who has become one of the leading Democratic critics of the president in Trump's second term, wrote on X that Trump is threatening to go to war with an American city, adding that Illinois won't be intimidated by a wannabe dictator. This is not a joke, Pritzker wrote. This is not normal. It's not normal. Trump's hostile stance Saturday comes as he ramps up tensions between Democratic-controlled cities over an immigration crackdown. He has deployed National Guard to both Los Angeles and Washington, a practice he would like to expand to other cities such as Chicago. What do you think? Do you think he'll do it? Do you think he'll actually do it? I don't think he will. You think he'll actually do it? Really? The National Guard was already sent to Chicago. And the Guard cannot engage in law enforcement action on Guard federal buildings. Yes, but only a few troops and no action. Well, we'll see. And if anything develops, will you tell me? Because I'd like to know. Because Chicago, I wouldn't fuck with Chicago. I wouldn't fuck with Chicago. It doesn't seem like a good idea. They're pretty hardcore. They got a lot of fuck around and find out mentality. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. The Guard is using immigration as their excuse. They cannot enforce local laws, but they can combat illegal immigration. They cannot enforce local law? What do you mean? You can look up the crime stats for Chicago. The number of murders is crazy. We're not talking, where did that come in? What's that got to do with, any of what we were just talking about? But I was talking about in the case that I wouldn't fuck with Chicago because they're pretty hard as people. But we'll see how it goes. And keep me informed if anything happens. Please. I'd love to. So 2 of them are weird. I can't say them. People are way too comfortable infantilizing mental illness and calling everything ADHD. It cheapens the words and makes actual people who are going through life with high hurdles less likely to be taken seriously. I agree. I don't think people take ADHD as seriously as they should because it has been infantilized. I don't think people take BPD seriously because it's been romanticized. I don't think people take bipolar disorder seriously because, again, it's been romanticized. I think some have been infantilized, like ADHD, ADD, autism, and then there's other ones that have been romanticized, like borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder. I think those are the ones that I've mostly seen romanticized. BDSM is romanticized. That's because it's a kink. That's not a psychological disorder. Eating disorders have been romanticized. Yes. Oh, I have videos on my page of me doing my makeup on my YouTube. The link is in my my about section on Twitch. But no, I really hate how people romanticize mental health disorders, and alarming ones. Like, if you actually know someone with bipolar disorder, and if anyone here has bipolar disorder in the chat, like, you actually really have it, like, it's not something you should take lightly, ever. And BPD, a lot of people that have BPD end up killing themselves by 27 because it's such a hard psychological disorder to overcome by yourself. And then people are like, oh my God, why are you talking about stuff like, killing yourself and stuff like that? It's like, because this is what these people go through every single day. And you say that, like, you want to be with someone, but no, you don't. You just want to be with them on their good days. But when they have a bad day and they're crying and they're actually banging their heads off the wall because the physical pain is better than the emotional pain they're feeling inside, then you say that, no, this person is crazy. They told you they were crazy. You just wanted to romanticize a personality disorder. When you feel no hope there. But that's why that shit just drives me fucking mad. It drives me mad. These mental illnesses when these people need help. Yeah, it feels like Goon Gang. Yes. What's wrong with the Goon Gang? Do you have a problem with it? William Darkstar, I bet you fucking goon. And you're gonna come in here and be like, Goon Gang, really? Like, you're better than us? Goon Gang, rise up! Rise up! Rise up in the chat! Goon Gang, Goon Gang, Goon Gang! Oh, I hate savior complex people. I fucking hate them. Ugh. Goon Gang! Woo! I hate the people that say, I can save him. I can save her. It's like, no, you can't. Can't even save myself. Boba, that's me on Twitter later. Gooners never say die. Oh. Let's go. Are we going September with no FAP September? Never. That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy. And I don't believe in promoting things that are unhealthy. Positive mental health and all that. We got through all of them though. Did you enjoy that? Why did you say Goon Gang? Because my stream on Twitch, the people who are subbed were called the Goon Gang. So if you want to drop a sub on my Twitch, we'd appreciate it. That was interesting. I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting. But let's do another game of marbles. So if you want to win a Gordy, entries are now. 1 second, marbles on stream. No Nut November was mostly incel stuff. Was it? As long as it raised money for a good cause, I guess that was fine. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing, Slayer. I never understood the point of those challenges. I think it was fine when it was about supporting testicular cancer and stuff like that, but that's the only reason I get behind those things. As long as it's going to a good cause. Bye, Illusion. Have a good day, yo. So if you want to win a Gordy, don't forget 1 to drop a follow and 2 !play on Twitch. And who's going to see Demon Slayer on Friday? Fairy, please get us tickets for Monday. Please get us tickets for Monday. I want to go on Monday night. !play. Oh my god, Orbser, dude, thank you so much for the 5 subs. And Johnny, thank you so much for dropping a membership on YouTube. Thank you guys. You guys are so good to me. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you so much. Thursday? What do you mean Thursday? It's not out on Thursday. It's out on Friday. Oh my god, do you in America get it a day earlier? Oh, do you know what, lads? It's upsetting me today. It's just... Ugh. You bought us tickets! Fuck yeah. Thank you, Fairy. I'm so excited. Do you know what my nickname when I was younger was? Chicken. Because my hair sticks up in every fucking angle. My hair just always sticks up. There it is, better. I need to cut my hair tonight. Oh, there we go. I needed to, like, the wig felt weird today. Like, my head is sore. I could feel it coming out my eyes. As in, no, it's not like a cowlick. Like, I get it, like, here for, like, you know, because my hair is short, but I get it all over. Like, all over. It just, so I was called Chicken. It's growing out nicely. I'm going to cut off all of this today so that it's like kind of all the same length, and then I'll leave it alone and I'll just let it all grow back in kind of the same length. Okay, good luck and let's go. Wait, did I enter? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I'm there. I see myself. Let's go. What is this marble game for? A Gordy. An entry for a Gordy. So there's 3 entries in this stream for Gordy. Wish I could play music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm sorry. It's a great song. Let's go. Who will it be? I'm gonna try and scroll out. Good luck. Ooh. Oh. Richard, look at you. Oh, no. No, no. No, ballistic. No, Goff. Go on, Goff. Bye, Goff. You're the second entry. Let's go. Okay. Goff Rocker. Where are you from, by the way? Just curious. Ooh. Are you in the chat? You're from Texas. We got another American. So thank you so much, and don't forget to message me on Discord your name and your address. Because then, if you do win, it's easy for me just to send it. You did have a marble. Oh. But my next question is, since we did that today, what do you guys want to do tomorrow? What you guys want to do tomorrow? He's currently driving. That's okay. What I think of drag queens? I love drag queens. My makeup and my hair and my style was all inspired by a mix of anime and drag. Genuinely. Some of my favorites, and all of my looks were all inspired by drag and anime mixed together. I used to watch RuPaul's Drag Race and America's Next Top Model and shows like that, and all the challenges that they used to do. I used to do the same challenges and take pictures and see how I could improve them. You love my tattoos. Thank you so much. But so we got the second person. The next, I think I was going to ask you, so what do you guys want to do tomorrow? If there's anything you want to do, I will take it into consideration right now. So I'm going to be honest with you. I want to do the baking stream with you, but it's going to be hard to do it downstairs because I don't really have the same setup that I used to have that when we used to do the cooking streams here. So I can still do it. I can. But I don't have lights. So the camera will be extremely blown out and it'll look horrible because I don't have the same setup I have. I can do it when we get back to Finland because I have a setup in Finland to make it easier. Orbser, thank you so much for the 5 subs, dude. That is so nice. Thank you so much for the 10 subs today. You're an absolute legend. You're an absolute legend. Cheers, man. Do it when you go back to Finland. So what you guys want to do tomorrow? It's not even that it's going to be too much hassle. It's not going to look good, unfortunately. I need to, when I come back in Christmas, I need to get spotlights. Spotlights are the next thing that I need to buy. Nice spotlights for the kitchen and for here. So I was even saying to Mam, what'd be great is if we could get rid of this bed and swap it for a couch so I could pull this backwards and I can put the spotlights in front. And she said she'd be fine with that. The wig is off. I was getting a headache actually from the wig. But I will 100% try to have Hollow Knight set up for tomorrow. Because I just don't know why it's not setting up. Because it used to be the exact same computer. It's the exact same motherboard that I used to have in Ireland. So it makes no sense why it's not working. I just have to find out why it's not working. I just didn't have enough time today. Because I'll save some of the big fights if you want to do it. Do I have flares in my ears? What do you mean? As in my ear holes. You're not a fan of Hollow Knight. But why do you like Silksong? That makes no sense. They're the same game. Have I missed Trivia Night? What's Trivia Night? I'm trying to think what you guys want to do. Did you do the karaoke stream? Can't do it until Timmy has a day off that he can do it on. Watch anime. Can't watch anime live on stream. Am I the a-hole? But do we have any? Sent in? Do we have enough to do it? I'll do it. If we have enough to do them. Or we could do a quiz. What do you think about that? Because we reached the goal for another quiz, didn't we? You put a few in this morning. If you could keep putting ones in, and I'll try and keep finding ones to put in, we could do it for Wednesday, and I can do the quiz for tomorrow. How about that? Cordy boxing match. But what do you guys think about doing another quiz tomorrow? What quiz? Remember the Irish quiz I did? So if I did like another quiz. Anime quiz. Anime quiz would be very hard. We'd have to do something that's a bit more general. Can you think of anything more general? Yeah, no, this week it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday because on Friday I have to have everything set up. No, I have to have everything, packed away to go. I won't be here on Friday. Zahan, thank you. Zahando, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, dude. I really appreciate it. A quiz on me? Like, how well do you know me as a streamer? Interesting. 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 We'll put that down as one option. So, Clara. 2. So we did Ireland. Kingdom Hearts is 2. Oh, what about Disney? Kingdom Hearts might be too niche. What about Disney, though? Everyone knows Disney. Okay, 3. You're yawning. We're all gonna start yawning. Okay. What about geography? Just general geography. Like stuff that you should know. Okay. Geography. And then I'll put anime and games down, so I'll let you pick for games, anime. Okay. Kieran, can we get a poll, please? For Clara, Disney, geography, games, and anime. And whichever one you pick, we'll do the quiz on tomorrow. That's not fair to the people from America. Wait, which isn't fair? You changed your hair. I did. I'm so fucked. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I keep yawning. I'm so sorry. Did that person just say white girl, probably lesbian check? Wild. Breathe more. Does that stop you from yawning? Really? Let's see if it actually stops me from yawning. Apparently, if you breathe more, it'll stop you from yawning. I would love to do a stream where I bring someone and do their makeup and stuff, but I don't know many people IRL, so that's a problem. What if you play Try to Upset Clara? That'd be so mean. Why'd you want to upset me? Why'd you want to upset me? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm still yawning. Do Captain's makeup. Yeah, that'd be pretty hard when he lives in LA. Wow, the one on me won. Let's go. So we're going to do a quiz on me tomorrow. Shit. Do Fairy's makeup when you get back. What do you think, Fairy? Can I do your makeup? Should we make it a goal? You know, Fairy has to agree to it, right? Paints his nails at least. Next sub goal. Well, he has to agree to it. We can't do anything if he's not here to agree. He's feeling sick today. Let's be nice to Fairy, okay? Let's be nice to him. He has food poisoning. Oh, it's not me who decides how many subs for Fairy's makeup. It's Fairy who decides that. What did he eat? Bad chicken. Is Fairy agreed to be on camera? See? See? He has to agree to it. Do Timmy's. Timmy's working. Timmy loves getting his makeup done. He doesn't fucking care. Timmy wear a fucking bikini. He doesn't give a fuck. He fucking doesn't care at all. How'd you get food poisoning in Finland? When you leave the chicken in the fridge for too long. So at least we have that sorted out for tomorrow. Okay. Let's do the third entry for today, so I don't forget. Have a good day, Mufasa. And if you want to enter, all you have to do is come and join us on Twitch. Oh, he's thinking a restaurant. No. He was at home. Because he was supposed to be going to Wales for a company like holiday, and he got sick, which is sad because he was looking forward to going. Oh, I like your hair. Thank you. Ay, fuck. Sorry. Keep yawning. I hope you all have been getting clips of this stream today. I hope you have. There we go. Oh, God. Do you know what I hate? When people say they're a digital artist and they message me and their page is private. Just checking to see how my videos are doing on Instagram. I went to 4,000 new people on Instagram over the weekend, which was good. Wish I could say the same for YouTube, but can't have everything, I guess. We're nearly at 250,000 on YouTube, though. Nearly. But let's go. What is this? We're doing a game of marbles for an entry for one of these guys. Does anyone know if she has a Patreon? I don't, but I have a PayPal. Why would I be using Patreon? What would I be doing on Patreon, may I ask? Genuinely, I would love to just open a fake OnlyFans. Just to see how many people would pay. Just to see how many people would pay. Ha ha ha. Ay, ay, ay. Do one for Nana. It would be great. Can I put Nana in little bikinis? In seductive pictures? That'll be great. Like just pictures of her on her back in her bikini. Richard! This is your second time, Richard. Where am I? Oh, I'm all the way down here. Boo. Of me reading poetry. Oh, that'd be so good. Could I do that? You know, just have me doing ASMR videos? Just like, you know, me reading stuff. Oh my God! The Church of Laszlo's back! Oh my God! What's up? Hello! What were you talking? Oh! Aren't you from Chicago? Didn't you say? Where did you say the Church of Laszlo was from again? You're a radio station from, is it Chicago? Oh, Kansas, that was it. I thought you'd be talking about everything that was happening in Chicago. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining us. Who suggested your raid today? But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. And you came in just as I was about to say I'm going to end early because I have a headache from hell. You have a mod that's a fan. Oh, you guys are so good to me. Please tell me who your mod is so I can message them and say thank you. Please, genuinely. If you know who your mod is and what they're at on Twitch is, please tell me. Because I'd love to thank them for sending 2 raids to me. It was you. Ah, Troy, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, genuinely. Thank you. Thank you. You're a great lad twice doing it. Thank you, man. For a couple of years, really. Where when did you find me? I love asking people when they started watching me. Because then I'm just like, oh, that was so long ago. Because Kieran has been watching since I played God of War Ragnarok, isn't it? And that was when I got partner. January 2023. That could be Thor Ragnarok. Or not Thor, God of War Ragnarok. I think that could be when, because January 2023. No. It could have been Pokemon. I'm trying to think, because Christmas, January. I don't know. Like the conversation. You're so good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you. Genuinely, thank you so much. But I'm going to have to call it early today, guys, because I have a banging headache. Fucking banging. And it's been banging. That's why I took off my wig. Oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 10 or for the 5 subs. You absolute legend. Thank you, man. Thank you, Anonymous. You're a legend. Cheers, man. Absolute legend. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you so much. I did not expect to get like 62 subs today. You guys are crazy. Thank you. Genuinely. I did not expect this today. You are way too good to me. Thank you. Tease my hair as a dog. No, that is not going to fix my headache. I don't even know why I had the headache. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you. That is so nice of you, Orbser. Thank you so much, you legend. Oh, thank you, dude. Oh my god. You are way too good to me. Is anyone here an anime fan? I'm going to be putting up a video on YouTube at like 6 o'clock. So in 2 hours, I have a video for YouTube. Kaylee. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. That is so nice of you. You're an absolute legend. Oh, thank you so much. But tomorrow we're going to be doing a fun quiz, and we're going to be playing Hollow Knight, and we're going to have loads of fun tomorrow. But I will be putting up a new video on YouTube and Instagram later. So if you're not following my YouTube and you found me through Twitch, please don't forget to drop me a follow on YouTube, and don't forget to drop a follow on Twitch, because if you don't drop a follow, then you won't be able to see the stream tomorrow. And if you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to drop a follow and drop a like, because you won't see the stream tomorrow either if you don't turn on your notifications on YouTube. But genuinely, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And oh, lads, my headache is coming out my fucking eyes. I can fucking feel it. It's fucking killing me. Oh, stop. So I'm just gonna go take some freaking painkillers and lie down, because it's killing me. But hopefully I won't have a headache tomorrow. If I do, then I probably have to go to the doctor. But thank you, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe. And thank you to everyone who showed up. And thank you again for Laszlo. You're at the Church of Laszlo for the raid, and Troy for sending them our way. I'm sorry I had to leave just after you came in, but I will be back tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.